I'm flabbergasted. See, it pays to be nice.
I know,
You
right?
know? Hello, this is my first time. I'm very nervous. There's a lot of people here that know about this woman I'm going to talk about and how much I loved her. But first, I want everybody to kind of go back in their memory. We're going to talk a little bit about food. So I want you to remember a time when you were a little kid. If you want to close your eyes, you can. And think about being in the coziest, warmest part of your kitchen, and somebody hands you a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And the bread is soft. And you're a little kid. And you're not going to just take a little bite, right? You're going to get into that peanut butter and jelly. So instead of just taking a bite, you bury your face in it. Just bury your face in it. And you've got peanut butter and jelly all over you, and all the way up to your ears. The smell of the peanut butter, the mustiness of the peanut butter, the crunch of the peanuts, the sweetness of the jelly, the tartness. Sweet and salty. We love sweet and salty. How many of you guys love sweet and salty? We crave sweet and salty. That was my relationship with my friend, Laura Hartman Susevich. Sweet and salty. We lost Laura in 2019. She was sick, and we had no idea that we were going to lose her. But I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about our adventures, our relationships, and how she could be sweet and how she could be salty. So, the sweet side of Laura. She was a Southern belle. She had a lovely Southern accent. And she was just friends with everybody. She never met anyone she didn't like. And then the salty side of Laura was like Laura being a bulldog. Bulldogs are known to be stubborn. My friend Laura was one of the most stubborn women you have ever met in your entire life. And bulldogs have this thing that they call partial deafness, which means that when you tell them something, they either hear it or they choose not to hear it. And that was Laura as well. So I'm going to tell you a little story about, it's a little bit of the salty part of Laura. There was an eclipse. You guys remember the eclipse in 2017. It was amazing. My brother, who is here tonight, and I went to go see the eclipse at the Georgia-South Carolina line. So we could see totality, 100%. We could take off our glasses and see the aurora around the sun. I came back. I was so excited. It was a spiritual event for me. And I told Laura, I said, oh, it was amazing. And she goes, I saw it. And I said, what do you mean? You saw it. You're here in Athens. She goes, well, I saw it. I said, Laura, it was 99.1% in Athens. It wasn't totality. You didn't see it. She goes, I saw it. You couldn't say anything else to her. Once she said what she wanted to say, it was done. It was done. She was very stubborn in the fact that she never let me forget that I did not know how to say certain words the right way. I'm from North Carolina. In North Carolina, we say pecan. But Laura said pecan. In North Carolina, the little beans that you eat, the little green beans that you eat are called lima beans. But Laura said they were butter beans.
That's right.
Laura and I fought over pecan and pecan, vadea, butter beans and lima beans for 19 years. Love every minute. Laura really, this is a sweet side of Laura. She always took care of us. Always, all her friends. She was actually an amateur meteorologist.
Oh.
Anytime, any weather of any kind was coming towards Athens, she would tell everybody she knew they needed to get prepared. And the line that she would say is, "It's gonna storm!" She always told us she never said that. How many of you ever heard her say that, friends? Look it up, there's the hands up all over right there. She would call me, we lived on separate sides of town, she would call me and say, "Kat, there's a storm coming." And I go, "Okay." She goes, "Are you ready?" I said, Yeah, okay. I think I'm ready. She goes, okay, make sure you have your shoes on, because there could be a tornado. Okay. Or if it was going to snow, do you have wood? Do you have gas in your car? Have you charged your phone? She always took care of us. I love that about her. At the same time, it drove me crazy. Now I've lost my place, and I'm a first timer, and I can't remember what I was. Is it okay?
Sweet and salty.
Okay. Now she was wonderful. The sweet part of Laura. Oh, that was the storm, sweetie. I already did that part. Ashley's giving me hints back there. Storm. I did a storm. My coach. The manatees. Okay. This is the epitome of our relationship. Laura and I went on a lot of adventures together. She introduced me to Georgia football. By the way, Laura is a member of Georgia royalty. Her father was Bill Hartman Jr. Her family is Georgia royalty. Yes. And I can't get into that now. I don't have time. I only have 10 minutes left. So I'm going to tell you about a story. We went to Anna Maria Island to see a friend for her wedding reception. And it was hot. It was hot as hell. It was August in Anna Maria. You know, Anna Maria is down near Sarasota. It's boiling hot down there. You couldn't even walk on the sand. We couldn't sit on the sand. So all the people at the beach are all standing in the water. Just standing there, waist deep in the water, because it's too hot to be on the beach. We see these shapes coming towards us. These dark shapes in the water. And they get closer and closer. At first we think, oh God, we're going to get eaten. And then we realize it was manatees. And a group of manatees surrounded us and literally went around us in a circle and checked us out. Laura and I were just flabbergasted, because this was in the wild. We didn't pay money to do this. It just happened. They chose us. So what happens next? They had a baby with them. Mom and Dad go off to go shopping and leave the kid with us. So we spent an hour with this kid watching him while his parents were out having a good time. It was one of the most magical things of my whole life. And I spent it with one of my, I'm sorry, I might get emotional, my dearest friend. As a matter of fact, after it happened, we went out and bought jewelry, and I'm wearing my little manatee necklace tonight, just in her memory. Laura was loyal. She was trustworthy, just like a Georgia Bulldog. She was a joy to be around. She had a huge heart. She was so proud of her family, her sons who are here. She loved her dog, her sister, her brother. She loved everyone. And I will miss her terribly. But as Laura always said, Laura, I love you more than my luggage.